John Cleese was part of the Monty Python team that changed British comedy forever. And if that wasn't enough, he went on to create Fawlty Towers, an unparalleled example of situation comedy. The central character, Basil Fawlty, was inspired by a real hotelier the Python team encountered while they were filming.
We were filming for Python, which must have been about 71, and we all moved into a hotel called the Glen Eagles down in Torquay, which is now run by a disappointingly charming and efficient and courteous man. And we went there, and to my disappointment, this perfect hotelier gave us a wonderful time, and I was deeply disappointed because I actually wanted John Howard Davis to see the real object.
Good.
The only real difference between him and Basil is that he was small and had a very large henpecking wife. And obviously we couldn't find anyone much bigger than me, so we decided to reverse that. But otherwise, I mean, he was just wonderfully bad-tempered. I went up to the desk the first day and said, excuse me, and he's one of those people who doesn't look up. You know, you stand at the desk and it goes on for, you think, did he hear me? And then you say, excuse me, yes. So could you possibly call me a taxi? What? Could you call me a taxi? Call you a taxi? Yes, right. He was wonderful. All the other Pythons moved out of the hotel and went to stay at the Imperial. But I stayed on. He also rebuked Terry Gilliam for his table manners, because Terry, being American, cuts the food up, puts the knife there, fork in the right hand, and eats. And he went past him and he said, you don't eat like that. And he also had real madness in him, apart from rudeness, because Eric Idle left his briefcase by the door one morning. We waited to be picked up by a car, and he forgot the briefcase. He went off to film and came back, and Eric said to the guy, I left a briefcase by the... He said, what? Oh, yes, it's behind the wall, and pointed out at the front door, you see. And there was a swimming pool and a big white wall behind it. And Eric said, behind the what? He said, behind the white wall. Yes, you're behind the wall, behind the wall. Eric said, well, what? He said, may I ask what? Why is it behind the wall? He said, I thought there might be a bomb in it. And Eric said, a bomb? Because this was all pre-IRA and everything. And he said, well, we've had a lot of staff problems recently.